All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Josh. Very quick thing. Today I'm getting my first figures graded ever. Thankfully, I had the Razor Crest delivered a couple weeks ago. I'm here at CTS show, but it's very confusing. CAS, the Collector Archive Services, they are grading these for me. This is the first time I'm doing it, so I'm going to be getting these express graded, thankfully. So I am here with
Chris Whitlock.
Chris Whitlock from CAS.
The Chris Whitlock.
The Chris Whitlock.
There's 4 people in the world who know me, so that's all you guys. Thanks for being fans.
So, what we're going to do is I would like him to explain, if you can, a little bit of the process of how the grading goes, why it's important, especially for modern stuff now, because that's a big thing. I know vintage is a big thing to get graded, but why modern?
Yeah, modern values are going up significantly. And the thing is that if you buy something and it's mint now, what will happen is if you put it in a closet or you put it in an attic and you move it 37 times, it's not going to be as mint 10 years from now, because it's been moved around, right? So what you want to do is you have something and you're taking a lot of time and care to find the best of the best. You want to try to preserve it as early as possible. And you look at a lot of things that have been graded for a long time have still held up and are still in really good shape, whereas things that have been sitting in attics no longer are quite as nice.
Exactly.
So, and if you notice, actually, I have.
Here's a little preview of the acrylic cases. They have their labels with their little QR code at the bottom as well. What's up, man? How's it going?
I actually do modern stuff myself.
Oh, nice.
So, for example, at CTS show, the Boba Fetts are here, right? So let's say you want to get a Boba Fett autographed on a Black Series or the Vintage Collection. You go ahead and the best way to preserve that would be to bring it in and get it put in acrylic. We would give it our gold label signature series, so that way you know that autograph is the provenance is built right in.
Signatures have a gold label.
Yeah, signatures have a gold label, and that is the provenance then is now built right into the piece itself.
Oh, that's cool.
So we do day of show. So if you bring something from the show that's signed, we can encase it. Or if you have something that's previously been autographed, JSA, so James Spence Authentication, actually comes to our facility and they will authenticate it for us, and then the JSA certification number will be put on our label.
That's pretty cool.
So that way everything's all built right in.
Yeah,
so
that's nice, all in one.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna go ahead and take these in for you.
Yeah, let's look at these guys real quick.
And we're gonna take them in for you. We're gonna ship them down to our facility in West Palm Beach, and we're going to encase them in acrylic. They're gonna get a label describing what they are, and they're gonna be preserved forever.
Nice.
And because you know these figures are pretty limited. You know, there's only about 20,000 Razor Crests that were ever sold. Some are never gonna get taken out of the box. Some are gonna be opened with and played with. So you have mint, unpunched, unused, untouched figures that you're gonna end up getting graded. They're probably gonna grade pretty well.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, honestly. So big thank you to these guys. Once I get them in, this will be obviously the next clip is you guys seeing me unbox this and seeing what the grades are. And what would be like hypothetically the best grade for me to hope for? What would that be?
We have given out on vintage collection stuff. We've seen grades as high as 95s. You see a lot of 90s and 85s.
Okay.
So because they're clean. You have a couple of these, like a lot of vintage collection people. Now, none of these will ever hit retail, but you know it's nice that these are unpunched. Yeah. A lot of your vintage collection stuff gets put on shelves at like Meijer or Walmart, so then the punches end up coming out of it. So these are super clean. I mean, case fresh.
Yeah, I literally just opened these last night. Because I wanted to keep them in the box as long as possible until I came to you guys. Yep. Because I have 2 kids and it just doesn't happen. So I literally opened my Razor Crest last night.
That's awesome. Did you play with it at all?
It's displayed.
Did you put it together? Okay.
It's displayed. Everything's good. Yeah, it's cool.
I haven't opened mine, but I've seen like do-it-yourself videos on how to put it together, and
it's very cool.
Yes. So. When I get an area set up to do it, I'm absolutely going to be doing that. So
I'm super excited.
Well, cool.
But Chris, thank you for all the information, man.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. I am happy that these are going to be my first graded figures because, like you said, they are a little rare in terms of what they are. It's not like you're picking up something out of Walmart.
We absolutely know the production quantities on these, right?
Oh, wow.
Well, because they only sell so many Razor Crests, right? So whereas they can say it's something may be hard to find on the shelves, we don't know how many were made. You know how many of these were made,
that's true.
Period. So.
Exactly. So, all right, the next clip is going to be me unboxing this. A big shout out to Chris and everybody, Rob, everyone at CAS. I appreciate it. Fingers crossed for a good grade. All right, guys, so it's a few weeks after the last clips that you just saw of me at the Columbus Toy Show, and I have a package. Quite large, actually. This is from CAS. Obviously, you guys know I'm trying to refresh myself on what I even said in the last clips. But I want to give a big shout out. I need to have my phone that I almost dropped. Lee, Kenny, Omar, and Rob. So thank you to all those guys over at CAS. They got this done very quickly for me. I did the expedited, whatever you want to call it, service, I guess you could say. And I'm actually very nervous and quite excited to see the grades on these. So I got both of my Razor Crest figures graded. I don't think I've seen very many of these get graded. I would assume there's people getting these graded. I'm kind of a fan of grading. With me getting into like sports cards or wrestling cards, and I used to do sports cards quite a bit. Obviously that market, comic book market, is very high with grading, and it's recommended for valuable things. I decided to get these graded because I don't have any vintage things to get graded, and I mean, modern seems to be a good thing to start getting graded. There's a lot of packing peanuts in here, so let's see, how can I do this? So here is a shot at what you can expect packaging wise. Obviously very, very good, but if you're spending that kind of money and you're getting things graded, they're going to treat it right. The box is actually thicker than a normal box. Have a bunch of packing peanuts. And here is our first figure. So bam, here we go right here. God, I'm nervous. All right, let's get this going. Once again, thank you to everybody at CAS. If you guys are interested, if you want to know more about grading, if you want to contact them, I will leave a link to their socials down in the description. Their website, Facebook. I believe they run an Instagram too that they're fairly active on. So reach out to them, ask them some questions. They're going to be at ICCC at the end of this month, April 28th to May 1st. So who knows, I might even take something else to get graded at that point. So got this box, and then, okay, so has a little top styrofoam thing that we'll throw in here. I see, ooh, okay, this is the back of the figure. I don't know if I just saw the grade or not, but I kind of want to be surprised. Okay, I did just see the grade. So this is the Grogu figure. It comes with a certificate of, I would assume, authenticity. I don't think it says authenticity. There's a statement of archive. I believe that's what that word says. So here we go, Grogu, and we get a 90 overall on this. I don't know if that's high or not, to be honest. It looks like corners are 90, the bubble is 90, and the F is 95. Is that front? I have no idea. But there's a little QR code. I'm assuming I can just scan that and then just see what that is. So I will not take this out of the cellophane wrap right now, but this is pretty cool. I'm assuming 90 is pretty good overall. I mean, out of 100, that's an A in school. And that's something that I didn't get in school. So, all right. Next one, this is the off-world Jawa. Which, while I'm at it, I just want to go on a little, not a rant about the Razor Crest, but I really don't understand why they didn't give us that Mando carded. Because to me, this Jawa figure is not even that cool as an exclusive thing. So bummed. I think it would have been perfect Grogu and then have that Mando on card. So I was thinking about that after I sent everything in to get graded, that it would have been cool to get the Mando, but here's the Jawa. What do we have? Probably a 90. Oh shoot, this is a 95. Nice. Well, what's the difference then? Huh. Oh, that corner was dinged. Okay, yeah. Oh well, 90 and 95. Can't really complain about that. I would have much rather had the Grogu be a 95 just because he's a cooler character than the Jawa. But I mean, 90 and 95. So overall, that's pretty cool. I would like to, I don't know. It's a 95, a real grade is a 95.8. And this one is a real grade 92.3. So 90, 90, 95, and then 95, 90, 95. Okay. Hey, I'm with it. So that's awesome. There's a lot of packing material in here, so I will be using that very shortly. But yeah, once again, big thank you to CAS. I hope you guys choose them. I hope you trust them with your figures in the grading process. Like I said, I did not know what to expect with this. Overall, extremely positive on my end. I think it's smart. I think if you have a figure that you love and that you'd like to keep in mint condition, why not throw a grade on it? I will say that this could probably be very addicting for most of like my collection. If this happened to me years ago when I had vintage collection, like all of the vintage collection stuff, this is probably what I would have started doing. But I didn't invest as much into my collection as I am now. So, but anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Big thank you to CAS once again for doing this. Great turnaround time. Once again, I used the expedited process. So if you're impatient like me, choose that over the normal process. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to check out CAS down in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, may the figs be with you.